So at Temple Island now, on the start pontoon, and the Jubilee, it's Wycliffe Junior Rowing Club A against Glasgow Academy, who were impressive on the water yesterday. Glasgow Academy, they're on the buck station today. And I'm just watching this start because the umpire is going to have to raise that flag early, and he's going to tell Wycliffe Junior Rowing Club A to get back to their side of the water. That was, what, 10, 15 strokes into the race. The umpire had to get busy.
It's challenging, yeah, it does distract. Of course, you know, one of this crew will be steering. It's usually the stroke, sometimes the bow person, and, you know, that detracts from, you know, a point of the race where you want to be giving it your all.
How much of a difference does it make if you had your first round from the bark station, your second round on the buck station? It's a slightly different race. Have to...
Yeah, you're lining up differently. Your relationship to the island as you come out of the start, it feels different. You obviously notice the bank on the right-hand side, and there are no straight lines other than the booms. Once you get in the booms, you can line up much better, and both the crews are doing a great job now. They're really settled into their rhythm, looking really neat. But we can see that crew on the Berkshire side, Wycliffe Junior, are just easing away stroke by stroke. Great consistency in both crews, but they're attacking hard in the Glasgow Academy as well. And they're now seen as one of the top programmes in Britain. They've had fantastic results. They were the 2021 winners of the Women's Junior 18 Coxless Fours at the Nat Schools Regatta, as well as winning at Henley Women's Regatta. So Glasgow Academy are here to race, and I think we're going to see some more pushes being put in as they try and come back on Wycliffe.
Yeah, I asked the question because Glasgow Academy were on the Berkshire station yesterday and they're on the buck station today, and I found it a little more taxing. Wycliffe Junior Rowing Club A, you can see there, making good progress. And again, it's a tightly contested race. As the days go by and as the rounds go by, the racing tends to get tighter. I think we're already seeing that.
I think so, and that's testament to the quality of this event of women's junior rowing and sculling in this country. Glasgow just look as if they're, again, creeping out a little bit into the middle there. I think you can feel they're under pressure. The shoulders look tense. Number 3 there gave a look round to see what the gap is. You know, there's a sense that they're feeling under pressure. That was Morwen Thompson in the 3 seat. Really strong young student thinking, right, what have we got to do? She's having another look, and that's not good. It doesn't help the balance. You know, it's challenging for crews also just to know where you are on the course. If you haven't raced here for years and years and years, and you're thinking, you know, how far have I got to go? How do we pace this? When do we do the next push? And when you're down like Glasgow Academy, whoever's giving the calls, you know, they probably need to bring them earlier. They need to put a move in. They need to see if they can come back on terms before the track runs out.
I mean, it's so much about trust. It's so much about the teamwork as well, isn't it? So it's all very well you having the info, the intel as an individual rower in that boat, but you need to make sure that you're on the same page as your teammates, and it's the ultimate sport. You described it as the most complete sport. I think you were saying it is the ultimate team sport in that sense, because you're not going to win a race on your own here.
It is. You've got a whole balance here of technique, motivation, energy levels, communication, communicating the moves, and we can see Morwen Thompson, she's fighting, she wants to get back on terms. She's thinking, come on, we're doing a call. I just heard her give a call and say go. They're putting effort in, but it's actually rocked the boat. They didn't quite put it in together, but the effort that's going into that Glasgow Academy crew, they are attacking again and again. They lost balance a little bit because they didn't quite do it together, but they are really chomping at the bit to try and take it back.
Well, they were drifting a bit central, but they're also putting on a spurt, weren't they? They put on a bit of a surge there to try and get to level terms. Now there's a response that you can see from Wycliffe Junior Rowing Club, and they've stretched their lead. It's good rowing from them. We've talked a lot about Glasgow Academy, but they've stayed very calm and poised and relaxed, haven't they, Wycliffe Junior? They
have, really mature. Of course, they've got that advantage. They can see the opposition. They can see the others chucking in the pushes and attacking and just responding each time and making sure they're just tightening up what they're doing. You can see there's more consistency there. They're not rocking around in the boat quite as much. They're not having to be, you know, as much on the edge. I think the Glasgow girls, they are absolutely on the edge, giving it their all. Brilliant battlers. They've got a little bit more control in that crew on the Berkshire station.
Here? Yeah, I think the umpire may be interested in what Wycliffe are up to. There's a raised flag, and I suspect Wycliffe are going to be told to get back to their side of the water. Let's have a look. They're reorganised now.
Really impressive. They've managed to withstand all the pushes and now they're just squeezing away. Really impressive, looking in control. They haven't had to lift the rate too much, but they are having to keep the power on for sure in that crew. Great shot down the shoulders there, really working. The oars are parallel. The shoulders are relaxed, they're kind of leading their arms out together as you see them come forward, the hands go away, all of that in parallel. Great job, great coaching there to set that up.
Yeah, it takes years and years of practice. They make it look so simple, which is what all the top sports people do, isn't it? They make things look easy, but that is years and years of practice and graft to get to that technical level. And Wycliffe there, that's a fantastic performance from them. Not an easy race against Glasgow Academy, but they've been very consistent, very solid performance, and a couple of strokes more. And they are through in the Jubilee. Wycliffe Junior Rowing Club A beating Glasgow Academy. Fine performance from them.
Wycliffe!